Across the sun-drenched plains of East Africa, a shepherd guides his goats, each animal vital to a family's survival. But beneath this peaceful scene, a hidden threat lurks: parasitic worms, especially the notorious barber's pole worm, Haemonchus contortus. These worms latch onto a goat's stomach, feeding on blood and causing anemia, weakness, and sometimes death. For small-scale farmers, losing even a few goats can be devastating. Chemical dewormers were once the answer, but overuse has bred drug-resistant worms. The old medicines are failing, and the parasites are adapting faster than ever. Scientists now realize we need a smarter approach, one that targets the parasite's very biology. These worms have evolved alongside their hosts for millennia, mastering survival and evasion. To outsmart them, researchers are turning to the parasite's genetic blueprint, its genome. By understanding the worm at its most fundamental level, we can find new ways to fight back. The battle is no longer just about killing worms, it's about outwitting them. The search for solutions has led scientists to a new frontier, decoding the parasite's DNA. The war for the herd's health is entering a new era. To defeat the parasite, we must understand its genetic code. Genomics, reading the parasite's entire DNA, gives us a window into its secrets. By sequencing Haemonchus contortus, scientists can pinpoint the genes that let it feed, reproduce, and evade the goat's defenses. This genetic map reveals vulnerabilities, unique proteins essential to the worm but absent in goats. Targeting these proteins could cripple the parasite without harming the animal. Advanced sequencing technology allows researchers to assemble the worm's genome piece by piece. The result, a digital blueprint that can be shared worldwide, fueling a global search for new treatments. Genomics moves us from broad, blunt chemical attacks to precise, targeted strategies. The parasite's playbook is now open, and we're learning how to use it against them. This is the new front line in the fight against livestock parasites. Sequencing the Haemonchus genome was a breakthrough, revealing thousands of genes and new targets for intervention. Scientists focused on the worm's gut proteins, crucial for digesting blood and hidden from the goat's immune system. The idea: train the goat's immune system to recognize and attack these proteins. If successful, antibodies would flood the worm's gut, disrupting digestion and starving the parasite from within. Using genomic data, researchers identified key gut protein genes and produced them in the lab. These proteins became the basis for a new kind of vaccine. Unlike traditional vaccines, this subunit vaccine uses only the parasite's most vulnerable parts. The genomic revolution made it possible to design vaccines that strike at the worm's Achilles heel. This approach turns the parasite's own biology against it. A new era in parasite control was about to begin. Genomic insights led to Barbervax, a vaccine that empowers the goat's immune system to fight worms. Injected gut proteins trigger the goat to produce targeted antibodies. When worms feed, they ingest these antibodies, which block their ability to digest blood. The result: stunted growth, fewer eggs, and a weakened parasite population. Unlike chemicals, Barbervax makes it much harder for worms to develop resistance. The vaccine is safer for animals, farmers, and the environment, leaving no harmful residues. Barbervax is a game-changer, preserving the effectiveness of existing drugs and offering a sustainable solution. This is the power of genomics, turning DNA knowledge into real-world protection for herds. Farmers now have a new weapon in the fight for their animals' health. The battle with parasites is an evolutionary arms race, and genomics is our surveillance system. By sequencing worms from different farms, scientists can spot genetic mutations that signal drug resistance. This enables rapid diagnostic tests so farmers know which treatments will work. Targeted selective treatment slows resistance and keeps drugs effective longer. Genomics also accelerates the search for new drugs by revealing the parasite's vital pathways. Computer simulations can screen thousands of compounds, speeding up discovery. The future of parasite control is multi-pronged, smarter vaccines, strategic drug use, and new medicines. With the parasite's genetic playbook in hand, we can anticipate its moves and stay ahead. Genomic intelligence is transforming livestock health and farmer livelihoods. The fight is smarter and more hopeful than ever before. Genomic breakthroughs are already changing life for farmers in East Africa and beyond. Tools like Barbervax and resistance testing mean healthier goats, more milk, and greater economic security. Genomics is also paving the way for breeding naturally parasite-resistant goats. By comparing DNA, scientists can identify genes for resilience and help farmers build stronger herds. Future vaccines may target multiple worm species or attack new vulnerabilities. The possibilities are vast, limited only by our imagination and continued research. For the first time, shepherds have the tools to truly fight back against ancient foes. Genomics is turning the tide in the battle for livestock health and food security. The story is one of hope, science and technology empowering communities. By unlocking the secrets of DNA, we're building a more resilient, sustainable future. The quiet battle on the plains continues. But now, the advantage is shifting.